taunting and teasing a student at Brandeis High School.
These are racists at Sandra Day O'Connor High School located in the state of Texas.
And as you can hear in this video, they were intentionally coming after her because of the color of her skin and because of her race.
With one student coming forward to shine light on these atrocities.
Not your weed.
And that they were stupid monkeys.
Stupid.
The racial attacks are endless from these high school football players. Monkey chants from these high school students follow the pattern European soccer fans display in their respective stadiums.
No matter who said what, they all took a part in it. It doesn't matter about what exactly he said. They all took a part in it.
What the whistleblower is referring to is the 11 people that took part in the chat that saw just how bigoted these students are. He also says,
Donald J. Trump is calling for a total and complete shutdown of Muslims entering the United States.
Racial attacks at school are consistent because of the fueling by the 45th president of the United States.
Stand back and stand by.
A man who is a devoted white supremacist.
It tells them that, you know what, if my president can do it, I can do it too.
They don't look like Indians to me.
I just want the issue to be addressed. I want parents to be notified. I want these kids to be removed off the football team.
It is the racism we only hoped would be long gone. However, it did not just return because of Donald Trump. It has been there. Yes, he fanned the flames of hatred at every chance he got in his failed presidency, but per Jane Elliott.
If we start teaching the truth about history, if we start teaching about Nile Valley contributions to civilization, it will totally change the way we conduct ourselves in the classroom. It will have to.
If all white people are racist, according to you, can they be reprogrammed?
Of course they can. Of course they can. Of course they can be. It's called education.
It remains an uphill battle for most. A student at Brandeis High School blew the whistle on a horrific moment captured on video. The alleged victim is a student at Clark High School and was the alleged target of racial slurs during the video call involving 11 students. News 4 San Antonio learned that at least 3 of them have been identified as students from O'Connor. According to sources, only one has been identified as an O'Connor junior varsity football player. Northside ISD spokesman Barry Perez says no member of the varsity team was identified in the video. Their reporting went further, concluding one student from the JV football team was on the call at O'Connor High. No varsity players were reported to be on it, and the other students were from differing high schools.
If all white people are racist, according to you, can they be reprogrammed?
Of course they can. Of course they can. Of course they can be. It's called education.
As Elliott says, it is up to us to teach the youth how to be anti-racist, like at Daphne High School in Alabama.
This picture of some Daphne High School cheerleaders posing with a t-shirt that reads, "I love redneck boys," with the Confederate flag designed into the shape of a heart.
Where white cheerleaders pose with a Confederate flag, showing how they truly feel about their black cheermates.
NASCAR is banning the Confederate battle flag.
Something even NASCAR owned up to. Or another example.
Coach Boone said since Tyler was a senior, he did not have to cut his hair, but his policy for new recruits is they cannot have hair that way.
Head coach Jim Boone at the University of Arkansas Fort Smith, a Division II program, who allegedly kicked a black player off his team because of his hairstyle. And even.
Parents at a local high school are calling for hate crime charges against the people who spray painted racist images on a football field.
5 thugs spray painting racial slurs on a high school property. Endless stories, a troubled past, and, like many programs, the protection athletes get from coaches and school administrators. As Greg Popovich said,
"We live in a racist country that hasn't figured it out yet."
However, it's never too late to do so. If you'd like to hear more thought-provoking content like TYT Sports on Facebook and to help in my journey to keep media independent, go to tyt.com/Rick.